Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is another wig review Wednesday. I know if you are familiar with my channel, it has been probably over a year since my last wig review Wednesday, but I'm dusting it off a bit. I'm coming back with another wig review Wednesday with a company that I feel very passionate about. Now, as you know, maybe about a year ago, we're coming up almost on a year, I made the commitment on this channel when it comes to hair, you're going to get black owned or black supported brands from me. That's all you're going to see, which did include both crochet hair and wigs, which leads to the fact that I hadn't tried a lot of wigs from vendors because I wanted to make sure I was presenting to you guys. If it was black owned, I wanted to also be worth it. And I think today I'm bringing you a company that is both black owned and worth it at the same time. And today's company is named A Curls Dream. Now, A Curls Dream is a company I actually was familiar with before they contacted me. Now, they reached out to me because they said, hey, we would love for you to review our hair, but little did they know, I was actually aware of them. My best friend Jessica was just randomly showing me on an IG one day. She was like, I really want to try hair from this company because one, they're local to us, they're local to the Charlotte area, and two, they're black owned. And I was like, oh, let me keep that in my back pocket. Yeah, that company sounds good. And today I'm actually reviewing something from a company that's local to me, Charlotte area, black woman owned. Again, another great thing that I love to bring to you guys. There's so many brands out there. There's so many wig companies you can support, but why not support, a black owned woman out here doing her thing again in the 704. And so that is what I'm bringing you today. Now today I'm bringing you two wig reviews in one. Now Madeline, the owner of the company, was so gracious enough to send me two wigs for me to view. This is not sponsored. She didn't pay me, but she did send me the wigs for my review. I said, just send me the wigs, girl. I would love to try them out, give my honest opinion, because again, things sent to me don't get some honky-dory review just because they were sent to me. I do give you the honest specs on them. Now, she sent me two units. The first unit being Kelly, and then the second unit being April. So we're going to get into Kelly and we're going to get into April today. She also sent me an essential hair prep kit. So that included this wig cap that I have on right now, this detangling brush, which I love these. I don't own one of these types, but it's that type like this for natural hair detangling. I love this. I don't own one of these, but it's so cool. The essential kit, which is also available on her site, again, gets that brush, gets this wig cap, gets this growth oil, gets a rat tooth comb, and gets also some hair clips as well. But today's video, of course, is a review upon the wigs. Now, the first wig that I'm going to review is Kelly. Kelly on the site, now my unit is a little different, so she said this is a modified version of Kelly that she's going to list on the site now. But the site currently has Kelly listed as a natural 16-inch unit that comes styled with brush out curls. Kelly has a medium deep middle part using a 5x5 closure, light swept bang, and layers throughout. Now, the modification of this wig that makes it a little different than a normal Kelly is that she used a 4x4 closure. So I will list, again, this isn't currently listed on her site for the price of what it would be with this 4x4 closure, but I will list both units down below so you can have an accurate look at the price. But this is how the unit comes. It already has that real scalp look. Look at that. Look at this scalp. Get into this, and then get into this hairline too. It's not, again, one of those hair where I would have to cut the lace. It already comes, cut. It's kind of a hop on, plop on, and go type of a unit, but this is what it's looking like. You do have what appears to be one comb in the back, adjustable straps in the back, no combs in the front, which is fine. Now I have a small head. I always say that in every video to give you guys an idea of what it's going to fit in. Not a large head, just a very kind of small head situation over here. So when I adjust the straps on most wigs, I kind of put it on the tightest that it can go. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And there's little baby hairs. There's little fine baby hairs in the front, if you can see them a wee bit.
Come on, wanna praise the one. She a gypsy girl, she a fine like the sunrise. The way she move make a man cry. I'm feeling her so I wanting more.
When I run my fingers through it, I do get a little bit initial light shedding with this hair. Now again, this is human hair. Both of these units are human hair. Feels so freaking soft. Again, a little bit of shedding as I run my fingers through it, just so you guys are aware, but super soft nonetheless. So bringing you in a little bit closer, this is what the unit is looking like. No modification. I put it on, but then I was like, what is the modifications I need to make to this unit? Is there any real modifications? Now, these baby hairs, I was like, what do I do with those? Because they are kind of in an awkward position, but I've got my edge control, and I'm going to see if I can like lay these suckers to the side a little bit. So overall, this first unit is Kelly. Look at Kelly. Let's get into Kelly real quick. What is Kelly giving me? This is giving me a Kelly vibe. Like, this is like, you know, Kelly. Come through, Kelly. Price not listed for this particular unit. Kelly on the site is $395 for the 5x5 closure. Again, this is a modified version, so I do not want to tell you the exact price until I actually know it. But I'll list the 5x5 Kelly down below, and I believe she said the modified version will be coming out in the next sale that she had on her site. So again, Kelly 4x4 modification should be out soon, but I am loving this look. I mean, again, I'm a put on a wig and go type of girl. I didn't modify anything. I took it out of the literal wrapper like I'm about to do in 1 second for April and put it on my head. That's what I did. That's what I like, is a put on my head and unit, especially if you're going to pay a certain price. Of course, you could pay $45, $60 for a sensational butter lace wig, and you're going to have to do all these modifications. It's going to be synthetic and it's going to wear out, but this being human hair, it's got my lasting power. I am loving this wig. You guys gonna see when I'm having a lazy day, like I'm having a lazy next couple of days, one of these units is going to be worn. Let's see if April, the next unit, is going to be the unit that's going to be worn. So I'm going to take this off, and then we're going to get into applying April. So the next unit, which is April, is described as a soft natural black with light brown ombre curly unit with a 5x5 closure. So this is what that looks like. Closure again. Look, it's so easy. Like, what do I have to do? Like, there's nothing I need to do with this wig. It does also have the baby hairs. Now, I'll say, going back to Kelly, I don't know if the baby hairs actually help, or they don't hurt the situation, but I don't know if they actually help with me. Like, I am somebody who is 50-50 on baby hairs. I'm not always the biggest fan of them, but they have to be done very right, and they have to be done very lightly, in my opinion, with most hair. So I do see a little bit of shorter hair at the front, but we're gonna get into this unit. I don't see the actual length specs on this one. It does appear to be just a wee bit longer than the Kelly unit. April has the same similar cap construction to Kelly. One comb in the back, adjustable straps, no combs in the front, and then again you see the closure, the 5x5 closure of right here. It does have that kind of middle part outlined right now for it. So this is what April looks like fresh on. April's giving me a bigger vibe. It's giving me a bigger hair vibe. I mean, not a vibe. It's giving me bigger hair just in general, as you can see on camera. Again, plopping on and going. Now, getting into this, again, baby hairs. You could lay them down, I guess. Let's see. How many of them do they come? Is it like up here too? But I like it. I think it's very big. I do have beside me this water bottle, and I was going to see if I could spritz it and like what would happen if it was like a wetter hairstyle. So let's see if wetting it, what the kind of curl would do. Let me take it off and wet it. I'm going to do this off camera. Let's see what the little wetting would be. So having now wet it a little bit, giving it a little bit of spritz of the water, I like it. I think it gives it a really cool wet and wavy vibe that when it was a little bit on the drier side, it was a little bit, bigger a wee bit, which isn't bad. But you guys would find it so funny that I like big crochet hair, but then sometimes when it comes to wigs, I like them a little bit tamer. I am weird in that sense. Give me Diana Ross bigness for crochet hair. With wigs, it's like, make it a little bit closer to my face, like scrunch it in a wee bit. Now, overview on the units. Now, I like this one because it gives me a vibe of like my actual natural hair color. So my real hair color, not my real hair color is like a 2. But up under this wig cap, if I took my braids out, you guys know I got a little bit of ombre 30 situation going on. So this is very reminiscent of what is going on currently up under my head. I am loving this. The feel of both hair is really good. This one does have a kind of fullness about it, a kind of higher density. Kelly, again, with some of the more, I'd say, straighter units, the density can feel a little bit off. It can feel a little bit thinner. It doesn't feel thinner, but it definitely feels a little closer to the face, which sometimes I love. For some people, they want a kind of higher density unit. I think with Kelly, you're getting a density that feels good enough for me. I actually enjoy the density of this wig. I do like the curls of this wig. With the unit that I have in right now, again, feels very full. If you're looking for something that's probably a little bit more breathable, I'd say Kelly is a little bit more breathable in terms of, again, you know, you're going outside, it's summertime, you be able to feel the air hitting your scalp. Which of these units would you feel the air kind of giving your hair the relief and you not having a sweaty thing going on? I think this is going to be the better unit for your summers. This might be a better unit, although it's giving a summer vibe. This might be a better unit for your winter times because it is a little bit warmer of a feeling of a wig. But I love this wig. If I had to choose between either April or Kelly, well, you guys vote down below. So I have on April right now. Cap feels good on my head. Both caps feel good on my head, but again, I have a smaller head and I put it on the tightest that it can go. I think if you release it out a little bit, if you have a medium or bigger head size, I think you're going to be able to feel comfortable in the units. But we have April right now, and then we're going to switch over to, or are we loving Kelly more? Now, Kelly, again, I think fabulous for summertime because I feel a lot more breathability in here. I know for people who like maybe even a fuller wig, this might not be up your alley if you want something so super full. If you were looking for something, again, with a more yaki-like texture and not such a silky feeling texture, then definitely go with April over this. I don't know exactly if this is Malaysian, Cambodian, or what, but this has a very Indian rimmy, almost silky feel. I did shift it over. I shifted the wig a little bit because, again, although I love a middle part, you can wear this as a middle part, but you can also wear this as a left side part too. You just gotta, shift the wig unit a little bit and you got a look that I am loving. I think my personal fave might be Kelly. I think I'm vibing with Kelly. But again, you guys, let me know. Are you feeling Kelly or are you feeling April? Now, vote down below. Make sure you check out A Curls Dream site because these aren't the only 2 wigs on that site. There are plenty. There's Giselle. I fell in love with Giselle. Giselle was giving me body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. There were so many looks on her site that you are sure to love. If you're somebody who, I don't want to have to do a lot of manipulation. I don't want to have to do a lot of this, that, and the third. I want to put on and go. I'm looking for a closure. I'm looking for a realistic closure look. I'm looking for something that if I want baby hairs, I can have them. If I don't want them, I think they're kind of optional with this. Is not overboard with the amount of baby hairs that you are being thrust upon. I think if you have a small to large head, both of these caps have been within the realm of fitting me pretty well. I love these units. Again, units like these are investment pieces. If you want to buy sensational wigs over and over and over again, which I used to buy half wigs every single 2 weeks. Every single 2 weeks, I would buy 2 half wigs, go to Tyson and do that I did that for about 2 years, so roughly cost me about $50 every 2 weeks, $100 a month, put me somewhere at $1,200 a year, $2,400 if I did that for 2 years. You're getting a quality piece that you're not going to have to repurchase. I had to keep repurchasing it because, again, it's synthetic hair half wigs. You're going to run through them. This is a human hair. This is an investment piece, and this is an investment piece for somebody, again, looking for something they can put on their head and literally walk out the door. Now, if you like this video, you like this concept, and you like this site, and you want to see more from me, make sure that you guys let me know that down below. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you enjoyed, give it a big thumbs up. Even if you didn't enjoy, don't be a hater. All love over here on this channel. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss anything that I do over here. Make sure that you have that notification bell on as well, so again, you don't miss anything that I do over here. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
And I'ma give you anything you want. I'ma give you anything you need. Bad man, here, wine, I'm free. Said I'm in love.